is Craig Udell. I'm the Dean of Culinary Tourism and Beverage Studies here at Niagara College, and welcome to our Louisiana night here at Benchmark Restaurant. So here at the college, we're really focused on creating as many real experiences, hands-on experiences, and opportunity for our students to not only learn from the amazing chefs and faculty and staff that we have here, but also to connect them to our industry, not even just locally, but around the world. So these events give us a chance to not only bring in our community, which we have you here today, which we're thankful, but also for most of all, for all these amazing students you see in and around this event, getting an amazing hands-on experience and experiencing what the college has to offer. Yeah, let's cheer for that. There we go.
So we have our signature chef series, and for this particular series we have Chef Eric Martinez and Chef Mike McGuire that are here from New Orleans to bring some of their Cajun Creole Louisiana culture right here in Niagara, and join the team here to invite in the community to take part and get excited about the food that they're bringing to us. Yeah, so we have our hospitality students, our hospitality degree students, we have our culinary students, baking students, our beer students took part, our distilling and wine students took part. So it's really a chance for them to sort of get involved in a not only just a singular event, but we had the week where the chefs were visiting their classrooms, talking to the students, and of course on the culinary side, they get to work side by side with the chefs and get to learn a little bit about their background and a different style of food.
Back to Nepal, I was in accounting course, so I want to do like more accounting in my program, like my own course back to Nepal. But I came as an accounting student. I took like 3-year program, but when I landed here on the second week, I got my job at restaurant, and I met a lot of beautiful people, so nice, and that made me think like, why Canadian people are so nice here? So I want to know like more about like Canadian style, the hospitality that goes here. So I changed my program after a year into hospitality, and now each and every moment I love it. So every time, whenever someone asks like, how are you today? I say like, oh, I'm living my dream. Yeah. Before I was really shy. I feel like so scared to talk with the people and go near to the people. I just stand quietly if I was in the group of the people, and I keep quiet because I was so scared to talk. But now after changing my program into hospitality, that encouraged me to speak out my voice from inside out. So I'm really happy.
10 years ago, I had the honor and privilege to be able to come up here and work with some of the tremendous chefs that you have here on property and on staff. We did a barbecue event. They let me bring alligators up, so I think it was kind of a first time for everyone. So we had these beautiful spit roasted alligators that we wrapped in bacon. So I think that that was kind of the magic that was brought up the first time, and they loved it so much they wanted it again. So my career obviously started in New Orleans. So that's where I really got my training, really kind of built my foundation for cooking from that standpoint. Worked throughout hotels and independent restaurants in New Orleans, but then was able to the Marriott. I met some people with Marriott catering event at one of my restaurants that I was at the time, and that's kind of how things start to happen. I always tell my cooks, I tell the students, you never know who you're cooking for, so you make sure you're giving your all every single dish. This event obviously is fantastic, but for me, I think the biggest thing is working with the students. There's such an international vibe here where you got about half the students here come from all around the world. So to be able to talk to them, to be able to work with them and kind of talk to them about the industry, expectations to have, tools that they'll need, and they're so receptive. You know, they want to learn. They want to know what we're doing down in the States. It's sharing those ideas with them. It's hearing about their stories and where they're coming from and what brought them here. You know, to be able to do that and to try to help them a little bit along the way, to me is probably the most rewarding thing about coming up here at the end of the day. You know, it's for the students here. Obviously, it's for all the attendees, but really, it's for the students and getting them that exposure to different foods, different cultures, different techniques, and then getting them out in front of the guests and explaining these dishes that they've helped me and Chef Mike prepare over the last few days. To me, that's the best.
They absolutely love it, and they get very excited when they know they're coming. They're very excited when they get to work with them in the kitchen, and it's such an amazing learning experience for them that they really soak it all in. They try and ask as many questions as they can and gain as much as they can from the chefs while they're here. They're just so excited. They're the future of our industry. They're the future of culinary, not just in our region, but really around the world. And so any chance they get to interact, get a chance to learn, and both ways. You'll find the chefs that come in also learn a little bit from our students too.
I always tell my chefs, if I can bring students, if I can bring cooks in that have passion, we can teach them fundamentals. The passion piece you can't teach in this school and what they do. And I've been fortunate in my life. I've been to a lot of culinary schools throughout the world, and by far these are the best students. This is the best program that I have seen, bar none.
So like, if I want to look in the view of me taking hospitality, they are providing us a lot of opportunities. See, now I'm in hospitality program, and now I can attend and do these events too. I got a chance that, right? So because I stepped one step ahead, I went one step ahead. So I tell myself that I can do it. So I came up here doing it. And about the Niagara College, I said I choose the best college in my life. In this Canada, I choose the best one.